Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Native Kafri Music. I'm Native. I'm a music reactor. I react to music from all time, modern music on this channel. And today we are going to do another introduction to another artist on the channel. This is The Doors, and the song is Roadhouse Blues. Now, I've never even heard this title, so this is very interesting for me. The Doors are one of the greatest bands of all time. Now, putting on this shirt, I have to do a Doors reaction, right? So I was looking basically for an original by Jim Morrison, and in first find, I couldn't find any. I remember I had a girlfriend, her name was Natasha. She really liked Jim Morrison. She liked the way that he wrote poetry, and she talked to me about him. And I was 16 at the time, so it's pretty exciting to be here so many years later to think about maybe listening to Jim Morrison. But as I said, I didn't find anything yet of his originals. Maybe there are. I will do some more research about it. But without further ado, we're going to start with the Doors reaction for today. Guys, the Doors, as I said, are one of the greatest artists of all time. Check out their original channel, and they have classics, amazing songs, great band. Too bad that Jim Morrison has died so young, and they only lasted something like 4 or 5 years. So, yeah, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Los Angeles, California, the Doors.
Oh, I thought maybe he was led there like, are these security? Because I thought he was coming into stage like a boxer or something.
Keep your eye on the road, you hand upon the wheel.
Okay, I heard this line before.
I'll keep your eyes on the road, you hand upon the wheel. Come to the roadhouse, gonna have a good time. Yeah, the back of the roadhouse, I got some bungalows.
So all is about rioting, all is about police and then how they behave badly to the person and just rioting and going wild and going crazy and all of that. Basically, that's what I guess some of those bands in the late 60s were. Just a rebellion, let us be who we are, and so on and so forth. They just didn't always express it in the healthiest of ways. But I mean, it had to happen. You know what I mean? I mean, evolutionary wise, we were ready to have this rebellion. As far as modern human beings, you know, we had to step out of this darker, older age that everything was very, very strict and very, very dark, you know, and to step out of it and to have women's rights and to have equality among people. Doesn't matter your race or your creed or your skin color or your pigments. And I guess that was the main thing. They just had different ways of expressing that, and they were also experimenting with experimental drugs and whatnot. So, yeah, let's keep going.
Come to the roadhouse, gonna have a good time.
It almost sounds like he said real.
Yeah, the back of the
It's a real
roadhouse,
good
I
time.
got some bungalows. Out the back of the roadhouse, I got some bungalows. Just for the people like to go down slow. Let it roll, let it roll.
This part is also familiar.
Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. All night long. Yeah, man, come on.
This sounds very familiar, but I never put this record on play and listened to it. Growing up in the 80s, you were surrounded by older music. You heard different things, pass around you. But it's just like other reactors are saying. They basically say like we probably heard it in a movie. Now I know that I didn't hear this in a movie. I know that I heard it maybe on the radio or from the neighbors, but first time listening to it on myself. It's really hard to get all the lyrics. That's what I'm getting from this song right now. And everything else that I was saying, the rebellion, the macho persona of the rock star, just being there, just showing myself, saying, being like I feel, and all of that, which some are also positive vibes as well. It's like a little Indian dance or something. What an organist, right? I mean, for me, half of the sound of the Doors is just the organist, which I should know his name by now.
Ashen lady, ashen lady, give up your vows, give up your vows, save our city, save our city, right now. Well, I woke up this morning, got myself a feel. Yeah, I woke up this morning, I got myself a feel. Yeah, the future gonna say the game is over.
He was sure a man of access, you know what I mean? So it just shows there. He seems a little bit, I don't want to say intoxicated, but he doesn't seem very 100% not, you know what I mean? And with the beer and singing about the beers, I guess. But the song itself is great. I mean, it sounds like a classic by the Doors.
Save our city right now.
I like the repetition thing with the guitar and the singing.
Got myself a feel. Yeah, I woke up this morning, I got myself a feel. Yeah, the future gonna say the game is always clear. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long.
All right.
All right, all right, all right.
Sometimes the police were there to escort him, and sometimes they were there to just take him away. I guess he was a very controversial figure. This is what I know from just memories and watching the biotip in the 90s, just seeing his access life and all kind of stories that I heard about Jim Morrison. Of course, he's a very interesting artist and a very full kind of person. And he had the charisma to draw this band into the heights that it got to. So very interesting. Interesting also to know when is this song from or which album. I don't know any of the album names of the Doors. And this is from 1970. I guess they performed it in 1970, or is this originally from 1970? Now, guys, this has been really interesting, really revealing. I'd love to hear what you think. So let me know in the comments. I really like the Doors, and I like some of their classic songs like Riders on the Storm. It's a very favorite song of mine. I like the way that they're improvising together and the way that the song is layered. Of course, I like the keyboard part. So for me, they were one of the greatest bands of all time. And yeah, let me know what you think. As I said, I will see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much.